with this whole fucking coronavirus bullshit, you know, we're all locked inside. Kids aren't going to school. You know, and I'm putting my fucking my little squirt into fucking his online classes, because this I don't know if the whole United States is locked down as far as school. Is anybody going to school? I don't fucking know. But my son does online classes. He does online classes, and like the first few weeks of it, right? Like how long have kids been in school? When does fucking school start? August, September, October. Yeah, so the first few weeks I would sit there with him and I would get him going and, you know, answer questions, because this is a new fucking thing for everybody. It's fucking new for everybody. And so I would, you know, he was doing his fucking classes, and there's like a bunch of fucking math, and it seems like that's all it was. It was just math and whatever. And they started to change over time. And he's got reading and fucking, you know, some science shit and whatever, just standard fucking school stuff. And everybody's, from the teachers to the fucking school, everybody's trying to figure it out. Because, you know, lockdowns happen, you know, they push the field goal back, and they're like, you know, we're going to stage in 3.1, now you're in 2.5 in this fucking county. And then they push the field goal back, and they pull it back, and then they open up, and then they close, and it's, you know, it's been fucking up things in my life with my businesses and shit, distributors and fucking suppliers and stuff. But yeah, so I'm sitting there with him and, you know, listening to what his teacher says and like trying to help him the best I can, and, you know, and then when he's on breaks, then I'll, you know, go to work and I'll fucking do stuff. And then when he starts school again, and I'll fucking sit there and help him out, and I'll just observe. Well, I started doing that for the first few days. Or the first week or two, and then it's more of like, okay, this is more solidified now. It's been like 3 or 4 weeks, whatever it is, and now I have the schedule, and I can see all the stuff and be like, dude, go do this, or you have this assignment, blah blah blah, helping him out and whatever. And then and so then there was times where I'm like, okay, he's got it. He's solid. He's doing all his stuff. He's caught it. He's like up to date on his homework. He knows what he does. Some days he wakes up and just gets on the computer, goes to class at 8:30 every day, and like I don't even have to tell him. He's already conditioned to do that stuff and just, you know, do the right thing or whatever. I'm trying to raise the little man the best I can. Well, it's been a little bit since I actually sat and listened to what his teachers were saying or what they were showing. And I walked into where he was working on his schoolwork, and he's watching a video of this. It's a science video. And I was like, I walked in and I was like, this fucking science dude, it's like a science video. And he's this weird, dorky scientist. It's just going, hey, science is fun, and like take these Bunsen burners and fucking put the shit in. Like, I was like, and he's like going, hey, he's like a wild, wacky, inflatable arm flailing two-man, but oddly enough, he looks like he's taking meth. Like if a two-man could take meth, it's look like him. And he's like going like, ah! Like. And so he's shaking, and he's doing this fucking voice like he's like Barney the dinosaur that was skinned, and his fucking skin was hung up. And I'm not talking about like the costume. I'm talking about like if Barney the dinosaur existed and it was a real fucking thing. Like it was a biological animal that was teaching kids about love and kindness, and somebody ripped his fucking outer skin suit off. And he's like, oh, let me tell you about fucking caring. And he's like, I love you. And like, he's weak. He's weak because his fucking carapace was stripped of his body, you know? And so, like, this fucking dude in a fucking... He was about as much of a scientist as fucking... What's that dumb fucking... What's his name? What the fuck is his... Neil Guy, the science guy. Who the fuck is... I can't think of his name, but you probably know what I'm saying. Like, he's not really a scientist. He just plays one on TV. But this fucking douchebag was, too. He was just playing a fucking scientist on TV. He's just playing a fucking science guy on TV, and he's going, "Hey, science is fun," and he's like going, "Bleh," and I was like, I walked into the room, and I'm like, what the fuck is happening? Like, what is he talking about? And then they got all these other little kid actors that are fucking backing this weird, creepy dude up about what he's about to teach people. And I thought maybe, like, it'd be weird if it's like, you fucking, you know, all the parents, like, walk out of their fucking room because they're like, oh, he's been doing it for fucking few weeks. And that's when they slip in the fact they're teaching kids how to make meth in these fucking science videos. Like, we don't know what they're doing with them. You have to watch it all the time. The youth are the future of this nation, and now we're teaching them to be goddamn crack dealers because these fucking scientists are fucking teaching them how to fucking put Bunsen burners on fucking glassware. You know, they got series of tubes, Bunsen burners, and fucking particulate everywhere.